Hi, I'm Sister No, and thank you for tuning in to MOATAIF.
This episode of MOATAIF will sound a little different because it is recorded live in Columbus, Ohio.
We are not able to do the effects we might once do, but we ask you, please use your imagination. For instance, you might think Tristan sounds like this.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Tristan. Thank you for tuning in to MOATAIF.
But he really sounds like this.
Hey, how you doing? This is Tristan. This is how I really sound like.
And we're not able to do the effects, so just wait until next week, okay? This is fun for us. We don't get to be in person a lot, so listen to it or don't. But some crazy shit's bound to happen.
Use your imagination. Bye.
What is going on? You explain to me. Somebody speak to me.
Beverly, I'm sorry, baby. I know it's been a while, but these two are absolutely grieving. Just go around, like I said, and start boarding up all of the doors.
They?
This is Tristan and Shelley Ann. I will introduce them to you in a second. Now, get over there. Start boarding up the doors. Like I said, this is a life and death situation.
Oh, Clark, my back.
You're the only one. Look.
I have a slipped disc. You weren't around to know about it.
I know, listen, oh my god, this fight again. I was busy. I love you, I miss you, there was nothing going on between me and Sister No. In fact, she's coming after us now.
Why are you so dirty, Clark? And why are
I'm
you
covered in the
yelling at me?
dried blood of a man who exploded in front of me after we were in a serious car accident in a sinkhole. This is life or death, Beverly. Board up the doors.
Okay.
Miguel, Ronnie! Oh my
I
God!
can't believe he's gone.
I cannot believe it,
I don't
yo!
know what's
I don't
going on.
understand. Oh!
Daddy's gone, and he's never coming back.
My first love. I mean, how am I going to explain this to our
Love,
friend?
he's my fucking husband.
He was my husband first.
I know he was your husband too, Shelley. We can't be fighting with each other. We gotta be here. We gotta be
They
here right
always say
now.
grief puts a wedge between people when somebody dies, but we have to stay together. Who's gonna lick my clit?
I mean, Shelley, I'm gonna lick your clit. I don't think that's what we're necessarily gonna be missing with Ron.
Is there anything I can do for you two?
You can lick a clit.
Oh, I can't. Well, I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Whose
But I just.
clit are you going to be licking,
No,
Clark?
I'm not going to lick only
You're not
yours.
licking anybody's clit but mine.
I know,
You
baby.
remember that. I don't care who died today.
No, I know,
Sorry
baby.
about your loss, Shelley.
I would never do
Thank you,
that.
I understand.
Do you
It's
prefer Shelley or Shelley Ann?
honestly, either one is fine. I don't really have no preference, baby. It's just that I know that Tristan will lick my clit, lick
will
me
lick
up
your clit
and
every
lick at me
single
up and
day.
down, and you may ask the way that I like it. It's just that, your one true love is just gonna be. I'm just never gonna feel his
Ronnie's
sweet.
never gonna be able to do what I can do for you. I'm never gonna. It's like when you got that big ass dildo and we told you we'd never be able to fit it. You'd never be able to enjoy it again because you're too loose.
No, the fact of the matter is, you actually do it better. I actually get more pleasure with you. It's just that he's my first love. Before you, he did the only one I'd ever been with. I mean, I just can't imagine. I just don't understand.
I
Why'd you let him
understand,
die
Shelley
like that,
Ann.
Clark?
I had no idea. You can't blame me. I was in the back seat.
I'm just asking questions. I mean, my husband's dead. I mean, I
Well,
want
it's
to
not
know.
my fault. We came.
I know
we
Sister
came
noticed.
after you. Listen, I'm not
I
a part of
understand.
this. I came after you. I came to save you guys. This was your decision to. Actually, you rescued me. Hang
Yeah, I
on.
was kind of about to say we got you out of that
I
place,
wasn't
and
a
now my
part of
husband's
this
dead.
at all. I wasn't a part of this at all.
What, you one of her henchmen?
I was a part of that, but when I realized what was going on, she wouldn't. I just thought I was working for the campaign. But it turns out she was controlling my mind, and when she wouldn't let me go home to see Beverly, that was when it was time for me to get on out of there. But then
I
she
don't know.
locked me in the basement
I
and
don't know,
beat me and
Clark.
raped me.
Well,
Shelley Ann.
I don't know.
Hey! Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm really about to blow a motherfucking gasket. My husband is dead, and then my other husband's arguing with this little sorry SOB who was just raped. Hey, listen,
we
I'm sticking up
bonded.
for you. We did, and we are friends, and I
like
understand
the fact
that.
you're bonding, and I don't like you hanging out with them.
Listen,
because all I know
I
is
ain't
that
never
this
gonna-
guy, he stopped me from being the
Listen,
mayor.
we are going to get revenge on Sister No. If it's the last thing I ever do, I will avenge avenge Ronnie's death, and we will avenge the rape of Clark and me.
And how do you
I didn't even get to talk to you about that yet because all you're doing is yip yapping, but we were both sexually
raped
assaulted.
Who raped you?
The sex gremlin.
Which
Pookie.
one?
It was Pookie. She had Pookie rape us, and then I had to snap its neck until it had a seizure and died.
Pookie Goldbug?
I guess.
Wait, do you know him?
I grew up with Pookie Goldbug. Was he?
Well, they got him on Sex Gremlin Viagra. She and her fucks have
No,
put
they're
together
not
Sex
putting him
Gremlin.
on that
I
shit.
swear to God,
They don't got him on the.
They don't got him
They
on
banned that
anything
10
now.
years ago.
They're bringing it back to market. Sister No
We're
said.
already hypersexual. They can't be making sex gremlins even more sexual than we are.
That's what they're doing.
So
If that
taking
Templeton's
advantage,
letting it happen.
not only
We
is she
gotta go
taking
get Pookie.
advantage of us humans, but then she's taking advantage of them. And we are, you know what? I'm taking the footage from my smart Google glasses and I'm uploading it Facebook Live right now. I cannot stand this woman.
Hold on,
I
think
will
about this
avenge
before you do it.
Think about
We're messing-
what is there
we're
to think
messing-
about?
I mean, she's psychic. She has powers. I mean, we watched her put a sinkhole in the fucking ground.
And I need to avenge Ronnie's death.
Well,
Ronnie,
I
would do
think
it for
right
you?
now we gotta worry about keeping our own asses alive. I mean, I think we should just move far, far away from here. I mean, maybe San
I've seen her do
Francisco.
crazy things.
So what, y'all are saying that if I post this, we need to be prepared to what? Just up and go?
Well, let's go to San Francisco right after this.
I don't know. San Francisco has a lot of gay people.
What's your problem, Clark? You're not coming.
No, what?
Yes,
I have
he
to.
is.
I'm part of this.
Why?
I'm in the footage.
He's in the footage and he was with us. She's going to know that he was. Who do
You wanted to fly solo a couple months ago.
You think she's going
That
to
was
think he
mind
just
control.
walked away on his own? No, she saw him in the truck with us. He's the one that threw the axe at her, I think.
It was.
guys, you're going to give me an aneurysm.
Sorry,
Oh, Clark,
baby.
go sucker click and shut the fuck up. I'm pissed.
your problem? Husband just died or something?
All right. Tristan, you
Say
need
something
get-
to me right now, bitch, because I'll fuck you up.
You can fuck around and find out, bitch. I am not the
everybody,
motherfucking one.
everybody.
I will tell you about yourself. Fuck around and find out, bitch. My mama raised me. I can't even understand. She don't know where I
She's in
come
a
from.
state
She
of
does not
crazy.
know what I'm about, and I am. Thank you. Why does Tristan? How does it feel like Clark is the only one who understands me right now? What the fuck is that about?
Nobody else has gone
Well, I don't
through
know
what
what to
we've
talk
gone
about.
through. We're going to
Why
get
you
through
holding
this,
hands?
Shelley
Why you
Ann.
doing that?
We're going to get through this. And you know what,
I
Shelley?
don't like this shit. I don't like
Tristan,
this shit one
It's
bit.
okay. You don't need to be so worked up. Let's play the footage for you. I'll play it for you. You want to see what happened? You want to see what happened
Show
to
me-
us?
show
You
me
want
what
to
happened.
see your old buddy and what he
I want
did?
to show my old backstabbing friend what he got coming.
Look
to
at
him.
this. All right, you've already ripped her. Come back and have my asshole again. No, ow, 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 ow.
Oh my god.
That's what he did to us.
Oh my god, I can't
Do
believe
you
it.
see what I had to kill that sex gremlin?
Oh my god, Shelley, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Thank you for understanding. And I just, it's
Look,
just
I'm
a lot
so
to
sorry
take
for
in, and
what
I'm
happened. You did not
pissed.
deserve that. You might
I'm
have been-
sorry too, Tristan. I really think she messed with my head because, Tristan, you're my best friend and you're the best person I ever met, and
Clark, you're my best friend too.
give me a hug.
This ain't gay or anything like it was with Ronnie. I truly love you. Don't get the wrong idea. I might be
love you
erect
too.
right now, but that's just because.
I think you're a cute, not in that way, but I think you're just a good friend to have, and I really hope you do well, Tristan. I love you too.
Well, we're in this together.
All right, love story's over. It's posted. People are coming. It's
my
already got
God.
1,000
Oh my God.
views.
What?
It already has
Oh
1,000
my God.
views.
Guys, are there supposed to be expecting visitors is what I'm trying to ask.
Did y'all
Oh my
invite
God,
somebody
look.
over?
Hang on.
How do they know we're
Trying
here?
to
my
board
God.
up the
How do they know
windows,
we're
but
here?
She's got there's 6 SUVs pulling up. We got to go now.
Oh
Come
my
on.
God.
Beverly, is the safe room ready?
The what?
The safe room. You said there was a safe room downstairs.
You never mentioned a safe from Clark.
Beverly. I don't know what to do. If we don't have a panic room, I thought you said that...
Oh, the panic room. We have a panic room.
Yes,
Not
let's
a
go
safe-
to it. Where is
Oh
it?
God, this dumbass bitch! Hurry the fuck up! They're gonna kill us! They're breaking in the
you
doors
were-
now!
I
Oh!
will not be disrespected in my own home.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll suck your clit later. God, let's go.
Whoa. I found them, sister. No, they're in here.
Well, I know they're in here. I can sense them. I can sense their fear.
have a thought.
I hear someone whispering.
What do you hear? Sister Marble, go underneath. Go underneath the door. What do you see, Sister Marble?
Hi, Brother Clark.
What the fuck is this talking marble doing here?
Get out of it! Oh my god, it's just watch out! I'll kick it back under.
Hold on, don't let me grab it. Let me grab it. Okay, let's go. We gotta go right now.
Right this way, boys.
Okay.
Did you guys say you had a secret car down there? The tunnel that gets into the car to the garage?
What?
I thought Clark mentioned that when we got here, once we got to the panic room, there was also an entrance in the ground that leads you out into the yard.
Clark's back. I don't know the details of the panic room. I
We'll have to
hardly
just
use
see
it.
when we get there.
Usually, when it's just me, we're not having these kind. This is usually a nice neighborhood.
Oh my God, Clark, do you remember when you got originally with the house?
I know. We'll
Is
see
there a
if-
tunnel?
I don't know. We'll see. Let's see.
Guys, this marble's really trying to get away. Maybe I should just let her loose, but I kind of don't want to spy on us anymore.
I guess just throw her back in the hallway and close the door.
I mean, she's trying. She can move. She can do anything she wants. Maybe we should eliminate her.
I don't know.
I think that'll really send Sister No after us, and she's already knocking down our goddamn door.
Beverly,
What?
can I please use one of your beautiful Tupperwares?
Of course, Tristan. Yeah, of course. My home is your home.
I'll put it in here.
You son of a bitch!
All right. Well, I guess we gotta go down to the panic room.
Enter panic code. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh. Well, try my birthday.
What the? And if I were to put in your birthday, I would put in. Is it like?
You put in my birthday, 2-digit months, 2-digit day, 4-digit year.
Honey, I think what he's trying to ask is he don't remember your birthday, so if you were putting
That's
in your
impossible.
birthday,
Clark
what would it
remember my birthday?
Clark, tell her. Now, we got to go.
Baby, Beverly, just tell us the date. Unfortunately, I'm in the stress. I don't remember.
That's not it. What the hell else could it be?
I don't know. Stop asking
What's
me.
Steve's birthday? What's his social security number?
Who?
Jay, your ex, your widow.
Thank you.
Access granted.
Thank
Okay,
God.
get in.
Oh, I'm tired. My knees.
Now,
are...
what's the code
my
to close
God.
the door? God
Getting
damn.
into some sort
I'm
of.
closing it right now. I'm closing
They're
it right
getting into
now.
a panic room, sister. Now
I know that, Sister Carissa.
the door's closed.
Why aren't you chasing after them?
Well, my sciatica.
Your sciatic nerve is acting up?
Yes, you know my tumors are growing.
I don't give a fuck about your tumors, Sister Carissa. What I care about is about those fuckers dying.
Oh well, they're already locked in the.
Where is Sister Marble? Go get her now.
Okay.
All right, so here's the path to the garage. And, Clark, can you hear me? I know it's dark.
Yeah, I'm right there,
Can
baby.
you hold my hand?
I got you. Be very quiet.
Why should I be quiet? It's my house.
Well, because they're looking for us, Bev.
She is a mind reader.
Sister No literally
There's no
would
such
kill
thing
us
as
if
a
she
mind
found
reader. I'm
us.
sorry.
Hey, we
honey.
do not have time to debate back and forth of this. Just please be quiet.
Okay,
Just
we're
trust
Clark.
us. Trust us. This is like a horror movie. You have to trust us.
Lead us through this tunnel.
We're getting there. We're getting close. At the end of the hallway, there should be a little door that you can slip
Yes,
into.
okay, here.
All right, here we go. Everybody's-
Where would you have put the keys, or will they be at the end of the tunnel?
It's unlocked. Just slide in. Okay. All right. Now
Okay.
we're going to turn on the lights to this car. Okay. I'm going to create a diversion.
This car is kind of cramped.
Yeah, we're not going to ride in it, Tristan.
What are we gonna do?
This is a diversion. We lead them to the car and we run out the back.
Okay.
And basically,
So you want to set off like the car alarm or something?
exactly.
Wait, so they run to the car and we take one of their SUVs?
Yep. Let's try it.
How are we going to run fast enough? Or
My
you take the key fob, we sneak around the barn to the back of the SUV behind where they're not looking because their attention's focused on the house. Then since you have the key fob, you set off the alarm and that's when they run. And as soon as they're, far enough to the cornfield, we get in one of their SUVs.
I think
This is why we're together. You're a fucking genius.
What can I say?
That's a fucking great idea.
My childhood growing up, we were thieves. Mama didn't say we were thick as thieves for nothing.
You didn't tell me you
I've
were a
lived that
fucking thief.
life. Yeah, we had a pretty rough past growing up. Mama was a prostitute. We had to fight for it all, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
We'll get
sorry
it.
to break up the life story,
Definitely
but
not the time to speak about your life story. I mean, you guys are acting like it's life or death.
and then they're talking about the story like you're sending
I don't
Bev
like
mixed
the fact that
messages.
somebody's in my home.
Bev, we're going to have to abandon this place. We can never come
Has
back here.
anyone checked the garage?
Okay, we have to go right now.
Open
Turn the
that
lights
garage
on.
right now.
Go, out the back, out the back, out the back.
Sister Robert, go in there and check.
Okay, let me see. Okay, this is just like the number in Guys and Dolls, where at the end of it,
Jesus
everybody like is really afraid, and at the end, there's only one person standing, and like I'm that person.
Okay, Sister Robert, go find Sister Marble.
Okay, well I think they've like turned this car on.
Sister Robert, the lights are on. Check inside the car. Come
That's
on.
what I'm saying. I don't think anybody's here, sister.
The lights are on. They're obviously here.
Oh my god, the alarm's going off.
What the
Oh my
fuck
God.
is going on? Why are my people so incompetent? Didn't I not train you well?
Apparently they're pretty incompetent because look, Sister Bethany's just driving her SUV away.
Where is Sister Bethany going? We need her.
What do you mean, sister? No, I'm literally right here. What do you mean, where am I at? Standing right next to you.
Sister Beth, if you're here,
Wait, then who
and
the
that
fuck has my
car's
SUV?
there,
Where the fuck's security at?
then
Go!
that means... Don't tell me to go.
I'm not telling you to go. I'm telling security to go. Why do you think you made me second in command just so I wouldn't do shit? I'm also
Now
in charge of
questioning
security.
it, Sister Bethany.
I
Your
was
car is
telling
gone.
security
Your
to
security
go.
should have not ever let Sister Marble go.
And who
That's
hired
why-
them?
That's your
You.
sister too.
You're the one that signs the paychecks. It's your choice to have them
Sister
here.
Bethany, you're fired after this. After we get
Oh,
Sister
I wish
Marble
that
back.
you would. I'll beat your ass right here,
Sister
right
Marble,
now.
I will fuck your day up. You don't even want to fucking try.
Sister Marble isn't even here right now. It's Sister Bethany, dumbass.
Sister Bethany, I'm gonna rip up your fucking arm. Don't you ever fucking try me again.
I think I'm gonna pass out from blood loss. Oh no.
That was a close one. I'm glad we got out of there. We've only got a few minutes before they realize it's us.
I'm gonna dump this fucking stupid ass marble. God damn, that thing was annoying.
It is an annoying marble. It's surprised that Big Pearl's daughter is that fucking annoying.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I wish I would have shoved it up my pussy before we threw it.
Some sort of like
Just to
anal
see
bead,
what it
yeah.
felt like,
would've
you
been
know.
nice. That would've
Yeah,
been-
just to see what it
Hang
felt
on.
like
This is
rolling
all
around
fine
in
and
there,
dandy.
My hole.
Where
licking
are we
me.
going?
San Francisco. Where else could we go?
I guess so. That's
Well,
18-hour
we could
drive
always
from
go
here.
to the islands of Hawaii.
we could
How
go
you
to
expect when you're
Hawaii.
gonna get there with our passports? You got a passport?
I think
Wait,
wherever
we don't
we
need a
go,
passport,
we have
do
to
we?
be careful wherever we
It's
go
Hawaii.
because Sister No is going to be on high alert. She's going to be looking for us. I think we have to go like really deep in cover.
Where will we go to stay anonymous, y'all? I mean, I just think that San Francisco, I feel like she's going to know. She's going to know because of the sex gremlin stuff and all that. She's going to assume we're going somewhere gay, and no offense, but they're gay there.
Why don't we go to the island of goats? They'll never find us there.
Where's that?
The island of goats. Are you serious, Beverly?
Yes, I'm serious. They never find us there. They never think.
They would never find us there because it doesn't exist.
Watch it, Clark. I think the island of goats is a really good idea.
And have you ever met Bigfoot?
Have I? No, I've never met Bigfoot, but I know the island of goats exist.
I don't know about This is ridiculous.
Tristan, what the hell? How do you know it exists?
Because everybody knows the island of goats exists. We just don't know where it is. I mean, they say you stumble upon it when you need to find it. We really need to find it right now, so I'm sure we'll find it if you step on the gas a little.
Why do you think? It's not like we're going to just suddenly find an island. I mean, Beverly, what are you talking about?
Oh, I just missed our fucking turn. Let me turn on this exit really quick.
Oh my God, why'd you let her drive? The island of goats. My great-grandfather discovered it. Well, he wasn't the first to discover it, but he was there. He used to tell us stories of it. Sentient goats. Everywhere.
Is she one of those pick-me bitches?
No, I'm not a pygmy. I'm just saying, the island of goats, my great-grandfather used to go.
You're not a pick-me girl?
What's a pygmy?
Everything you say and do is always about trying to get the attention on yourself. You're trying to do this, do that. You always have a story somehow.
What is your problem, bitch?
Somehow. That's all I'm
She's trying
saying.
to help us.
Clark, stand up for me. Why are you letting this woman speak to me this way?
She's our guest.
You're right.
I'm grieving. I'm sorry. I ain't normally this much of a bitch. I mean, I'm a bitch, but I ain't
She's
normally.
kind of normally a bitch. But
I'm not this.
This is a little more than usual.
I'm sorry.
She's kind
You've been
of
nothing
usually
but
like
hospitable for me. I'm
first time-
on my period, and you know how women are on their periods.
I understand that. I haven't had mine in quite a while, but...
How do we get to the Isle of Goats? Did your grandfather leave behind any maps?
He never told me about them. I mean, I suppose we could go dig up his grave and try to, ask him ourselves.
What?
How are we
Ask
going to
him.
ask him?
So you guys are saying that Sister No has psychic powers and, created a sinkhole. But the idea of the island of goats and talking to my dead grandfather is just loony. You think I'm crazy?
Yeah, because
I don't
most
think she's
people
crazy. I
don't
think it's a
have.
great idea.
Most people don't have those powers. Not. All right. If you say it, I'll believe you. I'm trying not to be a bitch.
What other
I
option
agree.
do we
I'm on your
have?
side. I'm on your side.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired, Beverly. Beverly, can you please help? I need relieved of my duty.
She can't do that.
My
man.
back, my
She
back,
can't do
Tristan,
that. I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
gonna let. I'll take over. Oh, okay, yeah, this is pretty bad. Why do they have to bury people so deep?
Kind of like that movie Holes.
Yeah, I like that Shia LaBeouf guy.
I like that Zero kid. He was all right.
He was all right. Here he is. Do you guys have the pickaxe?
Yeah, here you go. I got it. In the bolt cutters, too, if you need them.
Okay.
Be careful.
All right, I got it open. All right.
Oh, I can't wait to speak to Great Grandpappy again.
Here he is.
Do you need privacy? Do we need to leave?
No, we just need to pull the skeleton up here and start a circle around him.
Here's the skeleton.
Thank you, Clark. Okay, I can draw the pentagram. I have enough sense to do that. Oh, okay, that should work. I'm gonna put his femur here and his tibia here, and
Sorry that it's all in like pieces.
I didn't expect him to be any other way. Thank you, Clark. You did a wonderful job. Thank you, Shelley, for your help as well.
No problem. I really might shit my pants if you pull this off.
Well, please, we don't really have a change of clothes. I mean, we could hit up a Goodwill after this.
We need to do this quick. Now, do we have to hold hands or say something?
Yeah, let's hold hands. We are gathered here for a blessing. A blessing of souls. Please, Great Grandpappy, we're asking the dead, whoever's here with us right now, we're asking the dead to please communicate with us. Give us a sign you hear. I think I hear it. I think I hear it. Shelley, I'm scared. I think I hear it. Is that you making that noise, Great Grandpappy?
No.
I think I heard it. What?
Tristan!
Is that what I thought it was?
Hey, babies.
Oh my,
Oh my god, Ronnie.
Baby.
Ronnie, I miss you so
Oh
much.
my
Where are you? I
God.
can't see you. All I can do is hear you.
Oh.
I can't hear you.
Oh my
I mean, I can't.
Babies. I know you're scared and sad, but listen, y'all.
Oh my
All I can tell you is this. We're going to be reunited one day. Keep going to church. He's all right.
God's real.
God's real. It's all correct.
Oh my God.
What
are we going to do, Ronnie?
What's the best
Tell
way?
us what to do.
Tell us what to do, Ronnie.
Ron,
A lot of options here.
you guys are awfully in one of them shit pickles, aren't you?
Yes, Ronnie. I
We
mean,
miss you so much. Well, are you in heaven?
can we feel you? Can I touch you?
I'm all around you guys. I'm always going to be following you. And I'm always going to be in the air around you and the breeze that blows through the wind. I will always be there.
Ronnie.
Just have to take a look around.
Yes, indeed.
Ronnie, what do we do?
You guys are going to need to get yourself to a safe place. There ain't no doubt about that.
Ronnie, does the island of goats exist?
The island of goats exists.
Told ya.
Damn, this
But to
bitch was
get
true.
there, you're going to have to commune with a shaman.
What do we have to do? I mean, I ain't really familiar with all that, baby.
Shelley
I
Ann,
don't even know where to find the shaman.
I'm going to tell you how to find this shaman. And all I need to tell you is look in my heart. And
Your heart's
know,
gone now, Ronnie.
but you
You
know
exploded.
who and what was in it and what will always be in it.
I
love
do.
you.
I love you, baby.
Why did he leave, giving only a message to you and not me?
I can't believe we got to see him, Beverly. I mean, I know I doubted you, but I can't never thank you enough. And I'm sorry we didn't get to see your grandpa and Shelley, but I'm going to carry your love with me.
You seem like a nice man.
He was
I
the
see
best
why you
man. Besides my baby Tristan, he was the best man.
Well, you heard him.
What do you think it meant? Think about what's in his heart.
I have no clue. I wish he would have been a little less
Well,
cryptic.
The only thing that I can think of is Ronnie and I used to travel all the time, and we would go visit this place in Tennessee, and it was a time travel museum, and I know y'all are going to think that I'm crazy. I know you're going to think that I'm crazy, but they always had this back room that was really secretive, and you had to be invited into it, and we could never figure out, and we thought, oh, maybe it's just part of the whole thing, like those destination motels where, they do a 60s room, or, they do a 70s room, things like that. We just thought maybe a themed hotel room, but we never got invited, but that's what we used to say, that it would always be in our hearts, and it was just our thing. And that's the only thing that I can think of when he was saying, what's in my heart and what's been there. That was our inside joke. And I mean, I feel like he's telling us to go to Tennessee and to go there and somehow get in that room. I mean, maybe that's where we meet the shaman. I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's worth a try. We ain't got no other options.
Let's hit the road.
And we can stay on the, low on the radar, because if we just drive to Tennessee, it's only a 10-hour drive. Instead of flying, we got to buy tickets. That's electronic. They'll see our credit card trail. So let's gas it up. Look, I know y'all are okay with thieves, and I'm not okay with thieves either. But like I said, I lived the life of a rebel growing up. I can go rig us one of those cars. I can go steal us a car if I need to, because this old truck ain't going to make it to Tennessee.
Steal us a Mercedes?
Beverly, I will steal anything for you. You have restored my hope that this life will be okay without Ronnie. Me too, I'm sorry.
We're sisters. We should be getting along.
We really are now. Oh
Not
my God.
sisters like that damn sister, no, but we're
Sort of like sister wives.
like sister.
Yes. All right, y'all. You stay here, eat the last of our food, our little rations. I'll go steal us a car, then we can get into town.
Be safe. Be on the lookout.
Oh, I will. I got my strap always with me. And,
Of course you do, Shelley. Shelley Ann. Always strapped.
you can take the girl out of Springfield, but you can't take the Springfield out of the girl. So anyway, I'll go steal us a car real quick.
Yes.
I'll take us all in town. We'll get a change of clothes at the Goodwill, then we'll hit the road, all right?
Sounds good.
All right, see y'all later.
Thank you.
Tristan, give me one last kiss before I go. I'll never if Ronnie's death has taught me anything, it's to never take anyone's love for granted. Tristan, I promise I'll never ever take you for
I'll
granted.
never take you for granted either. Please give me.
Ugh.
Now, this is not the time for this. Is this the place?
Well, this is the place. Is this the time travel museum you've been talking about?
Yeah, sorry, I was distracted, y'all, but yeah.
It's really emotional for you. I know it's been. This is a special place for you.
Understandable.
It's just, right back at the first place we ever made love. We waited until we were married, the good Christian thing to do. Well, he did. I mean, I lost my virginity long ago, but I had stopped for a while. Our whole relationship, I was a reborn virgin. But anyways, this is the first place we made love after we got married. I'm just not, prepared to walk through those doors, but I guess now is as good as time as ever. Let's go, y'all.
All right.
Hi, welcome to the Time Travel Museum. Take a brochure. No admission fee, but we do accept donations. Have a nice day and enjoy your stay.
Here's a quarter.
Oh, you gave a donation?
Yeah, well, a quarter for
Would
all
you
of
like
us.
to go to our special back room where we have refreshments for those who donate? It's like a secret thing. We don't tell anybody unless they donate, but nobody ever donates.
Do I have to give a quarter for everybody? Because I only brought one.
One donation per group is fine. Are you all together?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go right this way. Okay, yeah, it's right back here. It's like top secret. It's like members only. So if you pay admission, if you donate, this is essentially like a members only lounge.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
nice.
Oh, I wish my late husband was here to witness
I'm so
this.
sorry.
We always wanted to come to this room. We never knew what it was.
You always want it. Wow, yeah. So you've just come many times and never donated then, because it's pretty open to anybody that donates. Like all you have to do is.
We didn't know
You
it.
got Dr. Pepper?
We do have Dr. Pepper. We have
You
there's
got
Dr.
Dr.
Pepper and there's all kinds of
You got Mr. Pibb?
yeah. Well,
You got
yeah.
Mr. Pibb too?
Yeah, we have them both. Come right this way.
Okay.
Look,
There's only one
I
other.
feel.
Go ahead.
Sorry for interrupting you, ma'am. I feel bad. You're all right. We never donated. Here's a 20 for all these years.
Thank you. That's one of the big. Yeah, that's actually the second largest donation today. There's actually one other man who donated today. He gave us a $50 donation. So yeah, we're actually planning on doing a lot more little upgrades. But yeah, thank you guys so much. So yeah, unfortunately, not necessarily unfortunately, but there is one gentleman already in the lounge. So hope that's not too awkward for you. But
No, that's
go
fine.
right ahead.
Thank you so much.
This couldn't have been any easier, Shelley. This was great.
I know. I guess that's
Nice
what we
people
get.
here.
I guess that's what we get for being cheap pigs.
Yeah,
I mean,
Ronnie's just a tightwad, I
yeah,
guess.
Ronnie
Where's
just
the
never
Mr.
wanted
Pibbit?
to. He wanted to spend it all on the drinks. He wanted to spend it because if you buy into the unlimited bar, he just wanted to save our money for that. If you have to pay, a $50 fee per person to get unlimited bar for the whole
Well,
weekend.
All you had to do was pay a quarter. I mean,
Well, I know, but we didn't know that. We thought it had to be a large
No,
amount.
I'm
Damn.
not-
All
I'm not
right, don't argue with me about what my dead
arguing
husband
with you
did.
with anything.
Let's go. Let's go in here. Let's go.
All right.
Oh, hey!
Hello.
Clark County, huh? Nice.
Wait.
Nice
How do you
one.
know his name? How do you know this guy, Clark?
We go way back,
Clark, what the fuck?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, you know my boyfriend Clark.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of him. Yeah, sorry. I guess that would kind of freak you guys out, wouldn't it?
What the fuck, Clark? Are y'all in on something? I mean,
going
Clark, are you
on?
still working for Sister No? What the
How
fuck?
did you know this man would be here?
I've never seen this man before in my life, but sir. Yeah, how's it going? I'm the Magic Man.
The what?
Magic Man.
What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. What can I say? I'm just a righteous brother. You guys seem like you might need a little help.
We need a lot of help.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm that kind of guy. I only come out for special occasions. Mysterious background sort of guy, you know?
Well, I mean, you're talking about how we need, looks like we need something and need some relief. Yeah, we are wound up, but what the fuck are you going to do for us?
You got any ketamine?
I do have some ketamine here. I brewed up a nice bottle for you.
Thank you.
I didn't
Enjoy
think
that.
ketamine came like that, sir.
It doesn't
It can
usually,
come in
but
any
I'm
way
gonna
you
drink it
want.
anyway. I don't care what this shit is.
What do you want?
I need
Do
a
you
little
need a
fix.
Zativan? I can get you a liquid Zativan. Here,
Wow.
Where'd you pull that
calm
from?
yourself down. Thin air. I'm the Magic Man. It's righteous, isn't it? Watch.
This man is magic. Oh my God! Wow.
You know what? Let's
But
all
you're
have a
better than Penn
drink.
and Teller.
Can you make a drink for all of us? Let's all toast to Ronnie.
The Ronnie.
I can get you guys a nice drink that'll solve all your problems. It'll get you feeling nice and good. And I think it'll provide some nice relief for you.
Oh, is it some of that absolute?
It's absolute with goat's milk.
I don't know. Ronnie was always about trying new things. I mean, this couldn't be going more perfect.
Sounds like it could
That's
be
what
perfect.
That's probably what he meant when
I'll
he
try
said
it.
to
I'll
come
try
here.
something.
Here you go, dudes, and it's got a feta cheese crumble on it, so enjoy that if you will.
Okay.
All right, down the hatch.
Thumbs up.
Oh, it's putrid.
Oh, it
Kinda
tastes
tastes
well.
earthy.
We've transported.
Is this
Where
what?
the hell are we?
Is this Beverly? Is this?
You were right.
What are you doing on my island? Our island. What are you doing here?
Oh,
My.
God.
that's a talking goat.
I told you it was real.
I've never seen so many goats in my life. God.
You're welcome. We don't usually have human visitors. Hello. My name's Bertram.
Hello and welcome to MOATAIF. Well, folks, it really spur of the moment in the middle of recording this episode. We decided it was the season finale. Just kind of seemed natural, folks. The story has not played itself out, but it's just come to a natural head, and it's time for a big old adjustment, and that's what we're heading to in season 5. Not a big old
Season
adjustment.
5. Woo!
It's gonna be a cool replacement, you know.
Oh, truly.
During season 5, most likely, y'all, we're gonna end up making, I would assume, the 66th episode of the revival series. At some point in season 5, there will be more episodes of the revived series of MOATAIF starting in 2020 than there were in the original run.
No
Wow.
way.
Yeah, we're already getting to that point.
Incredible.
How are we
Yeah.
already doing that?
It's crazy because we've been really cranking these out for weeks. It's
At what
It's
point
been
will
our
we be
career.
there if we keep doing it for a week, every week?
I don't know, 20 weeks. So it'll certainly be in season 5, maybe season 6 of MOATAIF, but I don't want to get
Truly
ahead of
incredible.
ourselves, I guess.
Truly incredible.
Yeah, that's a wow.
Yeah.
It's a feat.
I'm honored that I've gotten to be a part of so many, truly.
Yes, exactly. And it's
Great-
especially
great addition.
it's a blessing to have essentially just an honorary co-host at this point.
Right.
We're really getting to the point where, the other day, we had done a few episodes in between. We'd done 2 or 3 episodes in between our last episode with you. And then we got to a point in the storyline where we're like, okay, well, naturally, we would cut back to Tristan and Shelley Ann. And it wasn't so, let's see if Bree see if Bree's available.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Now it's like Shelley Ann is so ingrained into the story.
Yeah, she's truly become a part of the main cast.
Right. It's like when she's not there, it's creates more of a question mark than anything. In one of the episodes,
I'm sorry, Shelley Ann couldn't be here.
in
She
one of the
could.
episodes,
And it
Ronnie
leaves the
says
viewers probably
she's
like,
working.
The viewers are like, okay,
Right.
when does Shelley Ann work?
Yeah, isn't she supposed to be unemployed? I thought she was a full-time protester. Well, I guess that's work. So she must be
it
out
truly
there
is work.
protesting
Yeah, she's
somewhere.
Maybe she was
protesting,
out
right.
protesting something about the event they were doing.
Exactly.
Maybe.
She's staying underground as much as possible to stay away from Sister No.
For sure.
Yeah.
They are,
Or she
and now they're
fought her
officially on Goat Island. The Magic Man helped them get to the Talking Goat Island. Apparently, it's
Magic
real.
Man
And
made
Incredible.
I
Interesting
love
to
that the
see what
Magic Man
happens
made
there.
another appearance because he was on MOATAIF.
Unexpected.
Yeah, he was on MOATAIF Survivor Island,
Mhm.
which I thought was kind of random because he's only been in one episode. But now he's established.
is.
We might have to do a Survival Island.
We did.
We did already.
Oh, no, I mean another one. Could
wanna-
you do?
We could absolutely do
Yeah,
another
we could
one.
absolutely run another simulation. Yeah, and you want to be a part of it?
Yeah, incredible. Truly, I would really enjoy that.
Yeah, it was fun as
Wow,
hell.
making the hangs.
Survivor
Right.
MOATAIF Isle All-Stars already.
From the first one?
Yeah.
What do we bring back all original cast? Like Ronnie's dead and someone else dead.
Yeah, I guess somebody would have to take Ronnie's place.
Where we can revive him
we could-
just for the
we could remove,
special edition.
You know, we could take out Sean. Spoiler alert! If you haven't heard episode 102,
Pause now.
which came out weeks before this one. So like, what do you like? But if you are interested and you don't want to hear who won, it was Sean Gee. Sean Gee was the winner of the first Survivor MOATAIF. So we could like take him out of the cast, you know, and like put somebody in his spot because obviously, you know, he's already had the chance. But if it's All Stars, it's like, well, why isn't the winner in
Artie
the
and
All Star
Brenda
cast
both lost
right away?
right away in the last.
Oh my gosh. We
Right
could
away.
even just do like a 1 or 2 part series. Like it wouldn't even have to be like a whole thing. We could speed it up.
There's a
like
whole simulation
Zach
that we
runs a
did.
whole
Yeah, there's like a
simulation.
whole like website simulates the whole series. It was like I think about an hour and 45 minutes or so. And
that's
we
amazing.
simulated, like, the whole season of Survivor.
Incredible.
It lasted a while, yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It could be we could do another season of Survivor, but it also allows you to do Big Brother. We could do Big Brother as well.
Big Brother.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar,
Oh, okay,
but
well,
but we would do it and you could teach me. I mean, that would be
Yeah, I mean, RJ had never seen Survivor. His first season of Survivor
I've
was
only
Survivor
seen-
MOATAIF.
Yeah, I've
That
only
was my
seen a
first
few
episode.
seasons. Like
Yeah, so I
yeah,
guess your first season of Big Brother could be Big Brother
Incredible.
MOATAIF.
incredible. Honestly,
You heard it here first, folks. It's in the works. We'll get it.
we
working.
could do a
Probably in a few
survival
weeks.
real life
Yeah.
friend
I'll
edition.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
That'd be fun.
That would
Survivor
be
Real
cool,
Life
too.
Friend Edition would be a good idea.
Yeah, because we would
That's a good
truly.
idea.
Cast members of the AZ00
See, folks,
cast.
this is why Brianna Nicole
Right,
Coleman
you're
is
an
the
idea
fucking executive content
machine.
producer. This is how it happens right here. This is a peek behind the
Literally,
curtain.
literally exactly how it happens every
is
single time.
Creative meeting here. Creative meeting.
I think
folks.
one of the things when we started this podcast I thought was cool that we did was we analyzed our own content, like when we just
Yeah.
made Alimony Sanchez, and we're like, this is what we think about Alimony Sanchez. This is what we were thinking about. It's almost like a behind the scenes
Yes,
for us. and
truly.
Right. And one thing I would like to talk about, I was talking to Zach about this earlier. I would love to upload like content from all of us. Like I want to make videos together. Like I want to
Like
make
a daily
videos
vlog,
again.
but
yeah.
not necessarily daily, but
Yeah, I want to
vlog
be
of
able to do
some
that
sort.
shit together, and I've never been able to figure out how to like make it work via distance. Because MOATAIF works really well via distance. The only way I can think of is a rip-off Vlogbrothers thing, which Zach and I tried to start
What?
with the
What's
Minnesota
that?
vlog series. It's just like if we were to do it like without characters, it would just be like
literally a lot. Just
it's
us,
like we
right?
would all separately vlog our life, and then it would be like Zach uploads. Isn't this how it is, Zach? Like you would upload a video, like here's my vlog of the day, and then it's just like
But it's
I
all
would
on the same channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, yeah.
And they
I
would
can start
respond.
practicing my editing skills.
They would respond to each other's videos a lot. They'd be like,
So this is
that's
what
where
I
like
do now.
Hank
every
and
time I watch a daily vlog and I just comment throughout the
Yeah.
whole entire video
that's
because
where
I love
Hank and
live
John Fink
tweeting.
started, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so like
Vlog
Hank
brothers.
would upload a video and be like, "This is what my life's doing." Like, "Hey John," and John would be like, "Hey Hank, I'm writing a book," you know, and then he like wrote the Fault in Our
Wow.
Stars and shit.
Let's do it, brothers. I mean,
I
Let's do
don't
it.
know if I want to do that necessarily though. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if like ripping off the Vlogbrothers would. I don't know if that's good content.
There has to be, there's got to be like some other way we can figure some way to make something. I don't know.
Because
but
then
it's,
I
like,
don't know.
hard.
I don't know if we would actually stick with it, and then there'd just be like 3 or 4
well, it
random
could just be a
videos
5-part
of
series.
a 5-part series of what?
Our lives over a month,
Okay, that's an
and you
interesting.
just split it up into 5 different episodes.
That's an interesting idea. Yeah,
The
maybe
good, the bad, the ugly,
we could-
happy, fun, sad. I mean, I'll cry on
we
camera.
could.
Shit.
Yeah, maybe we could. Maybe like like 1 clip a day. Each of us film 1 clip a day, back to back to back to back to back. Like this is January 1st. Doop this clip. Doop this clip. Doop this clip.
Have you guys ever seen, it's like that app that people used to use all the time, like a month and like 30 seconds, and it is literally that. It's just 1 second videos. It was 1 second videos of every day of the month, but it's so that it only lasts 30 seconds, so it's watchable. People don't get bored, and you
Right.
can put some detail in it.
I have seen things like that.
Ain't no idea original, is it? Somebody already did it.
There's nothing really original you can do. I mean, everybody and their brother has a podcast. I mean, I
That's true.
don't really think anybody's.
My brother, and me.
I think our
exactly.
podcast
I
is kind
love
of
my brother and
original.
my
I don't
brother
think
and me.
anybody's doing it like me. Or us, not like me. Yeah, that like sounded really like I'm the only
No,
person
love
that makes
yourself,
this.
baby,
but
confidence.
I really don't think anybody does it like this podcast.
Never heard a podcast like this.
I would say the closest thing that I have, and it's not even the same, but Secret Keepers podcast. Carly Aquilino, famous girl from Girl Code, and Data Pete Davidson. And,
Okay.
But I happen to just listen to a lot of things that are like that, where it's like friends who are doing a podcast
I think like maybe
together.
like this part, but I don't think anybody.
Oh, as far as
I've never
MOATAIF,
heard
no.
that, like,
Well,
actual
sorry,
story.
like the storyline.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
Story
Which I think
and
we do
improv and
refer.
shit.
It's like confusing that we refer. It's like
Yeah.
we've never really like worked this
Yeah.
out. Like we call the show is named MOATAIF, which when we cut from us into what we now refer to as the gravy segment, we refer to that. We say hello and welcome to MOATAIF. But
Yeah,
we
you're right.
then refer to what I like call the improv segment. When we're like texting about the show, I call it the improv segment, and that is what we also refer to as the MOATAIF. We refer to that
That's
as
the MOATAIF
MOATAIF.
segment.
So it's like what? That's it. It's just like what?
It really doesn't make any sense.
Right. It's just complete nonsense.
MOATAIF parts 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
It's cool to me that we have so much content, though. If you really think about how much content that we have uploaded, like, collectively, fucking ridiculous. Even just MOATAIF alone, I'm sure it's like hundreds of hours at this point.
Oh,
Well, it has
for
to be,
sure,
yeah.
There's at least 100 episodes, and each one's about an
It's
hour.
probably,
Incredible.
days and
Crazy.
days worth of, like, you could just listen to us nonstop.
I hope you are enjoying your nonstop listen to
Right.
MOATAIF on your binge here on Spotify.
Yep, yeah. And
Or
please please give us them ad dollars.
The ad dollars.
I'm always asking
Y'all
for
on
ad dollars.
SoundCloud?
No, but maybe we should be.
No. Well,
You know, the other day, this is a potential seg into a story that here. I was so Kaylee Massey, who's now Kaylee Miller.
yeah.
Not to flat out, I guess I'll change her name, but now that we know who she's talking about, now that we know who I'm talking about, okay. Bailey Simler.
Just say it, Zach.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter.
She's
And I'm not
never-
even saying anything bad. Kaylee Massey had another baby.
Really?
Or at least is
I'm not
pregnant
friends
with
with her
one.
or Mitchell.
She's either pregnant with one or she just had one or something like that. But she is, I saw her and she posted something about her kid's birthday party. And in those photos were her mom, obviously the kid's grandparents.
Mm-hmm.
Now, her mom was married to our custodian.
Yes, yeah.
Of course, because Mr. Massey was the middle school custodian. Now, I didn't know that in elementary school. Do y'all remember the 4th grade lock-in?
Yes.
Did you guys
Of course.
participate?
Oh my
Loved
god,
fourth
yes.
grade
I will
lock-in.
never forget it.
I loved the 4th grade lock-in.
It was incredible. I still have my t-shirt, I believe.
Oh, that's
You do?
beautiful.
The one with
Yeah, I
all
think
signed?
so, yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I wish I still had mine.
I remember I spent it with like my group of friends at the time, which was like Austin Studebaker, Cody Lambert, Cody Loff, Jeremy Locks probably. And we're all laying around in our sleeping bags in the small they were playing movies at the time.
Yeah.
Guys, it's so weird that we were all there that night and we weren't like friends. Like I'm just thinking about
I know.
that. Like,
Isn't
we
it
didn't know
weird
each
that
other.
we were in the same realm for all of that time and we weren't friends?
I know.
I remember that night so fucking well. I remember exactly what I did, what I was doing.
This is interesting. Like, so let's each tell if you can remember where you were, like not in this moment, but what might have been this moment. We're watching a movie. I know they like put on movies and just kind of played movies all night, or at least until
I
everybody
remember
fell
specifically they played the movie Snow Dogs.
I kind of vaguely remember that too.
I know, I was going to say, very vaguely, I think I do.
And we had Sharpies for signing our shirts. And I don't know what came over me, but I decided to write my name on the ground, on the floor.
Incredible.
With a Sharpie, just right on the tile floor.
Wow, did you get in trouble?
Yes. Now, but part of my tactic was, because I'm like, obviously they're going to see this.
Yeah,
like at some point, like somebody's going to see this, like once we move. And that was after I had written Zach. I was like, oh shit, they're going to know this.
Could have been Zach Allen.
So I wrote Zach Allen.
Oh my god!
So I wrote
RJ,
Zach
you know
Allen.
it so well.
So I wrote Zach
There's only
Allen.
one other.
Which is so
Forgot
funny
about
that's
that
also my
fucker.
middle
Doesn't
fucking
he?
name.
used to be my
married
best friend.
now and
I'm sure he
with
is.
child, I think.
He was my best friend.
I could
before
see it.
Maybe
grade.
divorced, actually. Really?
Oh, God,
Yeah.
I could see it.
Yeah.
You'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
So I write Zach Allen on the floor. Maybe everybody laughed about it. I got away with it at the time. I ended up, I feel like, getting called about it the next day.
Oh, no.
And it was like, they instantly knew it was me. Now, do you remember Brenda Bailey, our
Why does that sound
custodian?
No.
Familiar? What does she look like? Why does that
She
sound so
was an
familiar?
old, she called everybody chief. She was, she had like, kind of like greasy, curly,
Oh my gosh, yes.
reddish
and she
hair.
always
She
wore
was-
too big pants.
yeah, she was like
Bigger
just really
pants.
like,
Yeah,
she was
look at
just your
this update.
stereotypical-
2 kids.
Oh my God, Zach Allen, 2
Let me
kids.
see. Let me see this man. Wow, he's dashingly handsome these days.
I wouldn't say that.
More like
I'm sorry,
not,
Zach, if you're listening.
Not what I was remembering. Like
Zach Allen, if you're
Oh,
listening.
yeah. I mean, he's definitely better looking than when he was in high school. I mean, I thought he was cute in high school. Like,
Zach Allen, if you're
Sweethearted
listening,
kid.
message us and tell us how you're doing. Reach out to us.
how long have you been with your wife?
Ask
I
him-
think
I'll-
it looks like you're married.
I
Oh,
said-
yeah,
I
I
was
see a
like,
wedding.
ask him this, Zach. Do you remember being my best friend? Like, well, I don't know
Oh
if I
yeah,
was
shit,
your
you
best
guys were
friend.
best friends.
I remember I went over to his house one day and his dad had like a go-kart or a dirt bike or something. I had never road run one, and I freaked out while I was on it, and like this happens to people apparently, but like I freaked out and panicked and just held on
Oh, yeah,
the
that
gas.
happens all the time. Yeah.
I held on the gas and I couldn't stop and I crashed it.
Oh yeah, you told me this.
First time I was ever at his house.
From
His house
Nancy,
was amazing.
from Nancy
That's so
McLeod,
funny.
congratulations, Zachary Allen, on making technical sergeant. That was on as of June 2nd.
Oh, dude, you just scared me. I'm like, who's tagging me and writing me and stuff?
oh,
it's
oh.
like that's like how
Yeah,
similar
that's-
the names are. I really
so
thought
you
it
got
was
called
foolproof.
into them, and were they like, Zach, we
Brenda-
know that you did this?
Yeah,
Handwriting.
I instantly got in trouble.
How'd they know?
and
How'd
I
they
don't
know?
Handwriting.
because what they said was because they just knew where we were sleeping. And, which I guess is
Cameras.
like really good. Yeah, I guess they probably had cameras
Yeah.
too. But I guess I guess they just knew where we were. I guess that's a good thing. But
Yeah.
I got in trouble for it. I had to go down there every day a little bit and scrub it on my hands and knees. I had to
Every
go down there and
day? You
scrub
had
it
to
until
chip
it was
away at
gone.
it?
Yeah, until it was gone. And I couldn't tell you,
Was
know.
Karen pissed?
I don't think they ever told her.
Oh,
about
hell
it.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think it was just like you're gonna be in trouble unless you clean this up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she's like, Brenda Bailey was like, Chief. She was like, Chief, you're gonna come down here every day and clean this up, or like, then you'll probably, I think it was like that sort of situation.
Yeah.
So I came down there every day and cleaned it up. But Kaylee Massey's mom, Mrs. Massey,
Yeah.
was also, I don't know if she was just a helper or something, but she was certainly one of the chaperones there that night. And to this day, I swear to God, if I saw her, haven't seen her in years, but the last time and every time I did see her, she mentioned that I wrote my name on the floor of the gym.
That's
random.
hilarious.
So you associate her with
Yeah.
this memory exclusively.
Yeah, literally.
Same-
Every
same
time I
for
see
you.
her. Exactly. And so now that's just like all we know about each other. But like literally
That's
when
hilarious.
Kaylee Massey eventually got into show choir and started doing like Chiller Thriller and that kind of stuff, and I was around her mom more often, every time I saw her, she would say something like, really good performance, not worth writing your name on the floor, like in a
Oh my
joking way, but
gosh,
I'm like,
yes.
ha ha ha, I'm like,
It's
God
like, bro,
damn it.
how
Like,
many times are we going to run through this joke?
I'm like, I get it, I didn't know, like, I didn't think of it as a disrespectful thing to janitors.
Oh,
like, I
yeah,
didn't
no,
think of
you're
it
just,
as that.
you're a kid
I'm
writing your name, yeah.
Right.
But I've had so many times where, like, the janitors think I'm, like, being disrespectful to them, and it's
But
just
we
a
do-
mistake.
We did respect them.
I did, like, when Buddy Ball, I accidentally left ketchup packets on the table, and he came into the choir room and fucking yelled at me. He's like, it's not my job to pick up after you. I'm like, dude, I literally just forgot them.
And it is, though.
I know.
Well, yeah, but not in a, which I get what you're saying, but not like when the asshole kids that we went to high school with are just
Or
like
squirt.
throwing
Yeah.
shit on the ground to be annoying.
I think it just like hurts my feelings because like that's not what I ever felt about him.
Did
Like
you
I really
apologize?
didn't feel about him.
Thinking back to my 4th grade lock-in
Yeah,
story,
where were you there during that?
I'm
during
now
the
at
movies?
in this very moment. I'm realizing that I was Zach Allen's best friend, but he was my best friend, but I was not his.
Oh,
Zach
but friends
Allen, if
though,
you're
right?
listening,
But still
this
like
might
friends.
be a
We
good
were
time to
friends.
turn
I would go
off.
over to his house in the same way that I was also at the time friends with John Edwards.
Oh,
I would
okay.
also go over to his house
I
occasionally.
wonder what he's up to again these days.
I have no clue. Haven't kept up with them. Once we got to middle school, we didn't.
Yeah.
Fourth grade lock-in, I didn't really have any friends there. Although it was a really good night for me because
It was just a cool experience.
very shortly before that, I had I had a Game Boy Advance at the time.
Oh.
Yeah, and I got Dragon Ball Z: The Legacy of Goku 2. I had just gotten this game. Is that no? That's John Edwards. Yep, that's interesting. I had just gotten Dragon Ball Z: The Legacy of Goku 2, and this game was fucking amazing. I still love it to this day. But I remember I got a few people who were interested in what I was playing, but I pretty much just spent the night to myself. I was in the very back corner, facing out. You know those pads.
Yeah, the like soft pads
in the very back
gym.
of the cafeteria /
Oh my
gym.
gosh, yeah.
And yeah, I was sitting back there, and I remember playing on my Game Boy Advance and watching Snow Dogs, and just thinking it was the most amazing thing.
Incredible,
Sure,
yeah.
I was used to being alone, but you kind of think about it,
Yeah.
it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
There.
I'm trying to remember. That's when I was best friends with Jasmine Rogers, because that's like when I had
my God,
moved
that's
back
so
into the
funny.
district. Because I went there for the first half of kindergarten. Then we moved into Springfield, the inner city. So then I went to Lagunda. I went to Horseman, and then I went to Lagunda, I think, or vice versa. Either way, I went to both of those. Came back to Northwestern in third grade. But that's when I was friends with Jasmine Rogers, Maddie Fisher. That's when those friendships started of the cheerleading. Because in fifth grade, that's when I joined cheerleading, and all the way up until senior year when I quit everything.
I didn't realize you were in cheerleading that long. I knew
Oh,
you were
yeah.
I knew you were a cheerleader, but I really kind of thought only freshman year or something.
Oh,
like
really?
that. Yeah, I
No.
didn't realize you were in it that long.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, I'm
fifth
sure
grade.
I did. I'm sure obviously I went to the pep rallies. So
Oh
clearly
yeah,
I
but when
would
you're
have
not
seen
friends
you.
with someone
Yeah.
like that, though, it wasn't just on your mind, But no,
You
that
remember what you did on the lock-in?
No, I mean I remember.
Did we played games?
Yeah, I
played
remember
games.
random games.
I kind of vaguely.
And I think they did that balloon game where you tied it around your ankle.
I think we played with the parachute.
Oh god, I
'cause
love
that
the
shit's
fucking
just
parachute.
cool.
That shit's
we just
amazing.
like that shit. We just like doing that shit.
Yeah.
Now, is this a planted memory or one that I'm making up? Does anybody have any vague recollection of playing the game where there's ducks floating in a pond and you
I was
pick
gonna
up
say
the
there.
ducks?
I was gonna say bobbing
what do you
for
have to do?
apples, but that sounds. I
You
think there was
pick
something
up the
involving
duck
water.
and you look at the duck. You fish for a duck and you pick it up and it's there's a blue dot and the blue dot means you get 5 tickets. Or
Oh,
a blue
that
dot
does
means you
why
get-
that
definitely
for some
remember that. I
reason,
remember
yeah.
Something
Yeah.
involving water. The night was lit beyond all belief.
It was really cool.
It was so surreal being in the elementary school and waking up the next day and just looking down the hallways and there's not class going on. There's nothing.
I thought it was really cool, using the school in that way. It's not school
Yeah,
is
yeah,
not
yeah.
happening, and we're in here. We're hanging
Yeah.
out in here.
I remember feeling
I'm
kind
in
of
my
bummed out.
pajamas.
I was-
Truly,
yeah, that was cool too when we all went to change. We
Yeah.
got in our pajamas. That was really weird being in your pajamas at school.
Mm-hmm.
I
it just
remember
felt like
being
we were
disappointed
breaking the rules.
being there on a Saturday.
It was really cool.
I was disappointed the next day. I'm like, it's Saturday. I don't really want to be here.
Yeah, I'm
anymore.
ready to get out of here. Yeah, in the morning it was really it was time to get out of there. That's why I'm blessed to live so close to the school because I was out of there pretty quick.
Yeah, you were able to just get the fuck out.
And I don't know. I was an only child, so I was just not used to being around that many people for that long, and
Oh yeah, that was probably
sleeping-
overwhelming as fuck
Oh,
for
yeah,
you.
sleeping by other people. I'm just I just want to be. I mean, I kept to myself, and I was just I don't want to be around all these people.
Right.
Now, Zach, did you stay up all night? I think I fell asleep the last few hours.
I
trying to
definitely
remember.
didn't
They
stay
turned
up
out the
all
lights
night,
on us at some
but
point.
yeah, at some point I was up, or at least had woken back up or whatever when they turned the last movie off, whatever it
Oh,
was, when
okay,
they turned
okay.
the projector off.
I fell asleep during the movie.
Yeah.
I think.
And so I was at least awake at that point when the teachers were just kind of walking around and checking on us.
Where did the teachers sleep?
That's a good question. I feel like maybe they didn't all have to stay. Like maybe
Yeah,
only
I
one
don't
or
think
two
they all
had to stay
stayed,
at
and
a
then
time.
some of them just stayed up all night. I don't think it was all of
so
them.
cool to be a teacher for a 4th grade locker.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be so wholesome.
I would love to do it one day because it was really cool. And here we are in 2021 talking about something.
Talking
that
about
happened
it.
in
That's so
2004.
funny.
Can we just talk about how sad it is that we'll never be able to like go and see Northwestern Elementary School from
Any of our
breaks my
schools,
heart.
they're all done.
Breaks my heart. I don't care about the high school, the middle school. I would like
Crushed
to see
to rubble.
crushed to
It's
fucking.
insane.
I would like to go. I would like to. The only thing I'd like to see from the high school is the lecture choir room.
Oh, yes, I know.
I feel like
For me,
compared
that
to-
and band.
compared to y'all, I had much different like school experience.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like I was like a nobody. I didn't know anybody. I never did anything up until when I met Uzak. I really didn't have that many friends. I made friends with Cooper in 8th grade. And I had I was friends, the longest friendship I had before Uzak, probably longer than Cooper, was Jordan Adams.
Yes, I remember
He
that.
was my best friend for a while, but I didn't really like being his best friend.
Oh,
His mom
no.
would always make me go to church.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I went over to his house, it was just a weird vibe.
Rest
She was
in
very
peace.
overprotective and just
Oh, yeah, very strict mom.
his dad and his mom fought a lot. She
Oops.
really didn't like that he didn't go to church.
You know, I always really loved Jordan Adams' mom. She was very
She
involved.
was a nice woman.
And she always came to events. She was always bringing cupcakes in. Hell, I'm sure she was even one of the chaperones for the fucking 4th grade lock-in.
Probably.
She wasn't as involved as Emily Martin's mom, who would come to everything and record it and volunteer for it and was on the
wasn't
PTA
obsessed.
and fundraised
And-
and just kept having kids to keep being involved
Truly.
with Northwestern. But I feel with Jordan Adams, or not with Jordan Adams, with Jordan, my one memory with Jordan Adams is that you remember in the elementary with all the curtains in the bathroom, they were just
Oh my
plastic
God, yeah.
curtains that were
Isn't that insane? That would never happen today.
Jordan Adams didn't close the curtain when he was taking a big fat shit.
Really
And
interesting.
He was standing there wiping. He did the fat boy wipe. Sorry, Jordan, if you're listening. I do the fat boy wipe still to this day. You stand up and you stand up to wipe your ass. I mean, it's just what you do. And but yeah, he was standing up to wipe his ass, but he felt the need to hold his shirt up under his chin, so his man boobs and were already hanging out. It was just a very
Interesting.
disturbing thing to walk in on. Jordan Adams standing there, basically butt ass naked.
Yeah, I mean,
wiping
truly.
his ass.
That's
Jordan
so
Adams,
funny.
he had a hormone deficiency where he had too much estrogen.
no.
That's
Oh,
what
really?
he
I
actually
did not
had
know
boobs.
that.
It always
Wow.
I would always I never really thought much of it, but it was weird when I would stay the night at his
They
house.
were
and
breasts.
He would take his shirt off, and he had literal boobs.
They were breasts, Brie.
Literal.
They were breasts.
Yeah.
I would
He had
I called
something
them
to, get
man
them,
boobs, but
removed, I think.
now that you say that, I can genuinely
It's
say
called,
they were breasts.
Micah's got something, and he is very insecure about it. It's
I'm instantly shaming Jordan.
It's,
I'm not shaming him. I'm just
it's
he
called
did have
something,
breasts. It's-
and it's too much tissue, and you can't. There's nothing you can do unless you have surgery. That's what they
I'm
told me.
pretty sure
about it.
Jordan Adams had it.
It's called
Yeah, Jordan Adams has lost a lot of weight. He's I wouldn't say a handsome young man, but he's a handsome young man.
Oh, it looks different
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think his wife's beautiful.
His house was pretty cool. He had a whole game room just to himself because he was also an only child. He had a whole game room where he had a big drum set in there. He got drum lessons.
Wow.
I just didn't did not like going to church.
No, I wouldn't either. But I always made a point every time I saw Jordan Adams' mom to tell her hi. Every time I saw her, I don't know
for the
why.
life of me to remember Maria.
Maria
I'm pretty sure it was Maria.
seems like her name. That tickles my memory too. So it could be.
I think it
It's
sounds
not
very.
Marie. I think it's Maria.
But you know who didn't get to experience the whole 4th grade lock-in?
Who?
Just like he did many times at my house, Austin Studebaker called his mom and had her come pick him up.
Why?
He
Did
didn't
he
want-
just hated it?
He couldn't do it. He didn't hate it. He just was afraid. He didn't even like to spend the night at my house for the longest
Oh
time.
shit!
He was just a fraidy cat, scaredy cat.
Damn.
And I don't mind putting it on this podcast like that.
Fuck
He
you.
was a scaredy
It
cat.
happened in 4th grade. Oh, that's why you're like, when Austin Studebaker was, what, like 9 years old? He was afraid.
He was a scaredy cat. He couldn't stay overnight at the 4th grade lock-in. And he missed out on a memory that, you know, here we are.
That is so
Still
funny.
talking about it.
Still talking about it.
Crazy how the first 10 years of our life, like, so much shit happens to us. Like, we literally go from being, like, non-existent to, like, being in the 4th and 5th grade.
Yeah.
It's really
That happens
crazy.
within
Just
10
like-
years. It's just like 20 to 30 ain't gonna be like that at all. It's just like, 20, 21. You
Yeah,
can mix
it's just-
Like, it's not like that. Like, it's just like we literally grew like feet and feet and feet and feet.
Yeah, but also we're experiencing like the most change.
Our bodies changing and weird.
Like now, I feel like as a person, like as
Remember
a
having to get new shoes every year because like you're
God,
yeah,
yeah, because you're
that's
always
crazy.
and it was always for us, it was like, well, gotta save because we gotta be able to afford new shoes because everyone's growing, but we're poor.
But I do agree with you, Brilo. I feel like we're changing a lot now as, I guess, like maturing really in a different way. Because, like,
we are. Yeah.
I felt really, not out of place, but just like, I felt really odd being at my mom's, like, and staying there. Because, like, I haven't stayed there since I moved out the last time in, like, 2014.
Oh
my
gosh!
When I moved, or 2015, or whenever I moved
Yeah,
into the Villa
yeah,
Road,
yeah.
was the last time I've ever even
That's
stayed
crazy.
the night there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it was a very strange feeling because I don't know, like I was just like, when I get bored here, I just leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't spend time here. And so my mom wasn't even there. Will was downstairs for a while. And, you know, I sat in my room and relaxed and did my, you know, things and cooled off with the air conditioner. And I was having a fine time. I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just go down and see what Allie's doing. She was coloring and like texting her boyfriend. I'm just like pacing around, and I'm like, I don't belong here.
Yeah.
I'm like, and then I'm like, but this is
think
my
it's
like
transport.
childhood home.
That's how
I'm
I
like,
feel
but
at
I
my
don't
mom's.
I don't belong here. Like it was just this really weird feeling, and it was just weird to like be in for the night, right?
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
be
yeah.
like this is where I'm at. Like I'm in, like I'm here.
Yeah,
it's
just like
weird.
okay.
And my room now has like cabinets mounted to it because it's like storage.
Mm-hmm.
There's cabinets mounted to the wall. They like just now like straightened it up and turned it back into a bedroom because it's like just been storage for so
Yeah.
long.
Oh yeah. Because that's when the last time you were home with me and Allie, and you were
Yeah,
upstairs in your
exactly.
room, like, it was
It was like completely covered in cabinets. She's been using it as like a wrapping station for the last couple years to like wrap Christmas presents. But yeah, I mean, it certainly feels like much more of a room. Like I think she even went out and bought like blackout curtains for my arrival. So I like it, but it's just like I just feel like I should
Well, it's just
still
not
be
what you're-
going home.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I'm like not going
like,
home
okay,
even
the
to
night's
Savannah, but just like
over.
I'm like okay, like bye.
Yeah. But then you're
I
like,
didn't
but
even
where would I
see
go?
my mom until this morning. Because she didn't get off until 11. I'm like, why am I here? Like, I felt like I was literally staying in somebody else's house.
Yeah.
And it was honestly, like, it really, like, I don't want to say, like, it definitively, like, it matured me. Like, it made me the adult I am sitting before you right now. But it, like, really,
made it sink in, maybe.
yeah, it just, like, I'm
To a
like,
different
it
level, a
really
different
made it be,
degree.
like, that chapter is closed.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Like, well, it reminds me of the meme where they say one day we all went outside to play with our friends for the last time.
Yeah.
Because you don't think about that. Like, I can't remember the last time I ever played outside with Jasmine Rogers. We just did it for years. I mean, I grew up next to her for literal years, but then one day it was just the last time. I don't know.
You never knew.
And you never knew. And so that's what this
yeah.
feels like, is it's like you went back there. That's how I felt when, like, everything's been going on with my mom and me distancing her, blah, blah, blah. Mike and I moving out and getting married. Like, the first time that we hung out again, I was just like, I'll never live there again. Like, our relationship, not only just is our relationship different, sorry, Mom. But, like,
Nikki, if you're listening, text us and say how you feel.
Your daughter, you love her.
but it's just,
that's a better one.
yeah, I'm sorry for all the trauma. But that's how it feels. It's just like, wow, one time there's a time that where you move out for the last time and you just never go back because, well, now I'm just married and hopefully that lasts forever until one of us dies.
Right, and
then,
I'm like, I'm living in another state.
Yes,
I'm
right.
in a long-term relationship, like, gonna be 5 years this year. Like, that's insane. Like, that's like, you know, I don't want to, like, I guess, spoiler alert to Taylor, but, like, I mean, like, 5 years is, like,
a long time.
To, like, if you like, then you should have put a ring on it.
Exactly. It's
Right.
time to tie the knot, brother.
And I want to put a ring on it, but it's not that I'm like afraid
In due
of the
time.
commitment, but it's just like I just
You're having fun right
I
now.
feel like it'll
Yeah. I think there's been, when especially within Christianity and its religion, and it wasn't really until, I mean, you always know about it and we joke around about it, like in Young Life, they always say, like, go to Young Life, find your wife. Because in religion, I don't know, I guess if you didn't grow up in the church, or like, maybe this is normal, but it's so normal to like date for 6 months to a year, get engaged, and like get married. And so like to me, Mike and I dating, you know, together for 3 years, like that was like, oh, okay, yeah, fine. But to him, he's like, oh, I could be with you for years and years and years and just be like, fine with not getting married. Like, or we can, like to him, it was just like, there's not necessarily the same pool like there was for me because I come from being like, you have to be married, you have to be married.
Well, and to me, there's so many. Well, one, like, I really don't want to get divorced.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
I really
In
don't
retrospect,
wanna
I
do that.
appreciate that Micah wanted to wait longer than, because I knew we knew we wanted to be married sooner than we were ready to be married. So I'm glad that at the time we thought we were going to get married the first time, which
it
not
didn't
everybody
work
knows
out.
that story, but you guys do. But like that, everything that happened was for like sad
Needed,
reason
like,
that
a
it's
longer
sad reason that it
engagement,
didn't happen. But in the end, truly could have been our demise. Seriously, how we were such in a different emotional place that kick-started, unfortunately, a lot of other issues happening outside, like just in our circumstances that then led to couples counseling, that then led to our partial breakup. So like, which then reunited us, and now we're married and love forever. But that's what I'm saying, like, if we would have gotten married then. So take your time. Like, there's no...
And it's just, to me, there's, like, so many things that really mean... Like, it doesn't... Like, on one hand, it's like, well, it doesn't mean anything. It's just a piece of paper. But, like, I guess it does mean something, because, like, literally it means, like, okay, like, because to me, I'm like, okay, well, like, now, one, we have to file our taxes together. Two, like,
sometimes it's actually cheaper if you don't.
have to.
Yeah.
Like, I guess you don't have to.
You just
but
get
it's like,
tax credit if you do tax break.
I guess it just doesn't really change that much, but like now we have to like she would be kicked off of her parents' insurance, so like we would need to find some insurance. Like I don't want to be put in a position where like I have to like provide insurance right now, because like I'm sure as a substitute teacher I'm not gonna get insurance, you know, so it'd be like in the marketplace, you know what I mean? I don't want to spend, I don't have money to spend on that. I'm a substitute teacher, you know what I mean? I'm gonna make $75 a day, which equates to like $9 an hour. It's like, it's poverty wages. I'm not going to be able to afford insurance for myself, let alone Taylor, and I want her to be taken care of. You know what I mean? Like, I want her to be able to go to the doctor, and if that means, you know, she's 21 or 22, I think she just turned 21 in August, so she'll be turning 22 this year. If that means, like, we wait 4 more years because she can be on her parents' insurance for 4 more years, that might, you know,
and it's such a personal thing, because, like you said, like, you could be with Taylor for a long time and be okay with not getting married, because it doesn't mean that there's any less love or you're not there yet. This is literally just like, hey, when it happens, it happens. Like,
yeah, maybe it'll just have to be like we'll get engaged and then just start that. Okay, we dated for 5 years.
Engaged. A lot of people have longer because it gives them not only time to save but time to plan. It takes a lot. And you and Taylor want more of a traditional wedding, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, like
honestly,
friends, family.
Recently, we're talking about eloping in Vegas. It's always been a joke.
I knew that.
It's always been a joke. Like I've always been joking about it, but like now it's like I think it's like a more serious, viable option.
As in eloping, as in the way that modern day eloping is, which is where you still have a few people there, or
maybe,
literally
or
just the two of you.
There haven't been really any like legitimate discussions about it. But I think either way, we elope.
That's how we were.
Elope and then come home and we're like, yay! Like
and you do like a fun reception sort of thing.
We could even do like essentially what Hannah and Royal did, which was like have an entire fake wedding again. You know what I mean? Like, but I really, to me, like I don't like all of like the cliche wedding things, and like I don't like all of like
the DIY stuff that like everybody has all done exactly the same. I just don't like it. I don't want to do that. And like I also like, you know, and I'm not shaming the people that do. It's just like I don't want that. And, like,
yeah, no, it's not bad either way.
I also don't want to just go to the courthouse either. Like I want something like somewhere in between, and that's like, what is that? An elopement.
Yeah. Well, and that's like what Mike and I really enjoyed. Of course, you have to go to the courthouse to like file the paperwork, but like Tim fucking Thomas came over and signed our marriage certificate because he's ordained like the night before. Yeah, he's the guy that married us. So, because he's dating Hannah Barton. They've been together for a long time.
Shelby Nasal.
Oh yeah, that too. That's Taylor Thomas's. That's Taylor Thomas is the who's dating Shelby. Tim Thomas is Hannah Barton's boyfriend.
That's who I was thinking of when
Taylor Thomas is the one that had sex with Seth Kohut.
Yes. Yeah.
Thomas had sex with
Supposedly.
Seth Kohut said so, yeah. Seth Kohut said they had sex a few times. And, hey, I mean, Seth Kohut, take him for a grain of salt, but I always believed it.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I believe it. I believe it.
Everybody should experiment a few times.
Okay.
Taylor Thomas came over on a Friday night. Tim Thomas came over.
One of the
or
Thomas
Saturday
brothers.
night, sorry. Friday night. She brought her because Hannah did my bouquet. He signed our certificate, and then the next day is when we went to Columbus. I spent the night with Ashley so we could do like the first look.
Right.
Because Mike hadn't seen my dress. Got ready. So we still in the traditional since like Jessica and her sister Paige came over. Like they did my hair and my makeup. I still had like breakfast and mimosas with the girlies. And like Mike decided it was time to get ready. So in that sense, it was still like with your friends. And then it was still very intimate. I honestly think the only other thing I would have, like, if I had to, like, if you had to change one thing, or, like, could you change one thing, I guess it would be to, like, have our moms there or something.
Yeah.
But only, like, I'm happy without it, but if someone was, like,
If you had to,
yeah.
change one thing.
But, like, I think I way more preferred that over a traditional, quote-unquote, traditional wedding because it almost, you feel like you're performing.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that way growing up. This is the last few years. I used to, growing up, think I was going to have the biggest wedding in the world and, like, everyone I know ever.
Yeah. It's just really for everybody else. And then, like, when it comes down to it, like, I'm like, well, I don't really know that many people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, that I want to invite.
Who I would have
my
invited
wedding.
in high school compared to now, nobody, no one is on that list anymore, really.
I really feel like
besides, like, you guys and Coach, like.
I feel there's maybe, like, besides my family, like, I would probably struggle to fill the list with 10 people besides my family.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you, Zach. I really, truly don't. Abigail has family, but, like, I have, like, my dad, my cousins. Like, I don't even know if they would come.
Yeah, compared
you would
to
be my best man. I guess Isaac would
be one of your groomsmen.
Of course, yeah.
Thank you.
And I've always thought, like, I obviously, like,
I'm honored that you want to be groomsman.
Obviously, y'all would be my groomsmen, of course. But you know, even that, I'm like, I don't even want that.
Well, it doesn't even have to be technical. That's what I did with Whitney and Dan is they wanted just their closest. So, like, who they invited people, not everyone who they invited even came. They was just family and then, like, me.
Well, and then,
but, like, it could just be that. I wasn't technically, we didn't even do bridesmaids in the end. I just helped her get ready and I happened to wear a pretty dress and stuff like that.
Sense, but, like, you know, I was looking, my mom has hanging in the bedroom now, in my bedroom, photos from their wedding, Mom and Will's wedding, and I didn't know who literally any of the groomsmen or bridesmaids were because they were like fly-by-night friends that they're like not friends with anymore.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not good.
And I'm like, obviously that would never happen. Like like if I get married and like I had best men, and it wasn't you guys, that would be really fucking weird. Like, but if that did, you know, if for whatever reason, like we weren't friends, that's the only way it would happen.
Yeah.
There's just, to me, it's like, I don't know. And like,
that's how I feel. Like, had I gotten married right after high school, who would have been in my wedding and guests at my wedding?
Completely different.
Maybe talk to 3, aside from like you guys. So that's just already included, but literally maybe 5 people. The rest of them haven't talked to, haven't seen in years.
I think I would invite most of the cast of King Lear to our wedding, like if we had a real big wedding, because like that's
how
where
you met,
really. So like, I just think that would be
cute.
But I don't know, folks. Basically, I wrote in my journal, I wrote like 2 resolutions for this year. One was to write every day, and I have. And 2 was to graduate from OSU, and I did. My 3rd resolution that I didn't write down because I didn't want to jinx myself or like force anything was going to be proposed to Taylor. So
I remember we talked about it.
hey, maybe we'll have an interesting episode coming down in the future. But I mean, you gotta spend like $1,000 on a fucking ring. I mean,
Yeah, but you could pay on it every month.
yeah, you're right. That's how people do that.
Yeah.
You're right. I forgot I have a K Jewelers credit card. Every kiss begins with K.
You did get that for like something a long time ago, didn't you?
Yeah, for her necklace. Our 1 year
Exactly.
anniversary, I got her a nice necklace.
You paid it off?
And
Yeah, finally
they
paid
actually
off
have a
early on
lot
my
more
credit.
sustainable and like options now that are still like very pretty diamonds and more elegant. I picture Taylor, of course I don't know her taste, like specifically. I picture her being a very elegant, like
Yeah, I think
classy,
so.
not
Yeah.
anything flashy. Like I don't picture her being flashy.
We've looked at. I think we looked at him at one point, and I remember she liked circle.
Yeah.
So, we'll
Beautiful.
see, folks.
I
We'll
think I want
see.
like these like wood rings. Like I'm like these weird wood tree rings.
Yeah.
That's awesome though.
I know. I think it's cool as fuck, and it's not a diamond.
Well, folks, whether you use wood rings, diamond rings,
No
gold
rings.
no
Tattoo
rings,
rings.
tattoo rings, or you elope in Vegas, you have a big wedding, or you
We're
stay
thinking about doing
engaged
something this summer,
forever.
possibly.
That's nice.
Just like let's celebrate almost a year married.
However it is, keep it cool, stay in love, and try not to get divorced if you can help it. But if you can't help it and you go through the divorce, just stay moped.
Confirmed, no butterfly wings.